Okay. Good morning. Welcome to a Sunday special. Today I'm going to be unboxing a couple of Transformers. We've got Masterpiece Ultra MPU-01 Destron New Jetron Warrior Thrust version 2.0, which is very interesting. We'll get into that in a bit. And then after that, we're going to be looking at Pangu Toys PT-01 Commander, which is a immense Optimus Prime, as you will see. Let's get stuck in. Okay, the reason for my lateness is because I was converting Starscream for a jet mode comparison later. I thought, yeah, I can convert Starscream in 5 minutes. No, I can't. Which is interesting considering how many times I've done it. And it's still, you know... One day I really should do like a speed run. I should time myself to see how long it takes me to transform each robot. Oh, dear me. I promise I'm not ill. Just a little phlegmy. Sorry, I have to turn my chair around because, unlike my previous chair, this one actually has a forward-facing spoke. If it turns around the wrong way, then it feels like I'm tipping forward, so I have to make sure I'm tipping it the right way. Okay. Right, so here we are, Thrust. Now, this is interesting for a few reasons. So it's not official. This is, I don't know if it's third party or fourth party, aka a knockoff. But in the sorry, good morning by the way. Welcome Space, congrats on being first, and hello Versace, welcome you both. How rude of me. So yeah, Masterpiece is a line which is in Transformers, Hasbro and Takara collector-aimed toy lines. We know this because I often refer to Masterpiece, and I think I've even unboxed a few Masterpieces on stream. And I would have gone over them through my collection streams as well. So, Masterpiece no longer exists. It's now MPG. I can't remember what the G stands for, but it's Masterpiece something else. So I think that a third-party company has seen that as an in to take the Masterpiece name, although they've made it as two separate words, Masterpiece, rather than Masterpiece. But what is especially interesting, so for one thing, they've been able to use the word Destron, which is the Japanese name for Decepticon. It's what they call them over there, Destron. So yeah, I don't know what the loophole is with that. But also the fact that they're able to call this guy Thrust, like a lot of third-party and fourth companies in the Transformers universe, they make characters who are clearly meant to be the official Transformers characters. Like, you know, this is clearly meant to be Thrust, for example, but this isn't designed and produced by Hasbro or Takara. So to avoid legal trouble, they usually give them a false name. So what's a good example? So here we go. I've got this guy out to compare with Optimus Prime later. This is Mastermind Creations Stellaris Promenon, but clearly it's a version of Optimus Prime. It's the Star Convoy, Galaxy Convoy, whichever. So that for example. So again, I don't know what loophole they've got that they're able to call this guy Thrust. And the fact that it says version 2, because Thrust did have a previous Masterpiece version. It was Masterpiece 11, so they all had a number. So MP11 were the Conehead Seekers, and they all had like MP11A, B or C, I think it was. And that was very much version 1, a very earlier version of what Masterpiece was meant to be. And they're calling this one version 2. You can tell it's not official though, because it doesn't say Hasbro, it doesn't say Takara, it's got no kind of copyright, like, blurb or whatever. And yet, this is, for all intents and purposes, a Masterpiece Thrust. Thrust is a Decepticon Seeker, so the Seekers are primarily jets. He is, much like Starscream, Thundercracker and Skywarp, Thrust is part of a trio. There's also Dirge and Ramjet. They're not available yet, but I will get them when they are. Surprisingly cheap as well. Like, usually for a Masterpiece figure, you're looking at like £100 plus. I picked up this guy for 85, so very happy with that. At this point, they've probably gone, fuck it, Hasbro aren't putting effort into toys anymore. No, I think they are. They really are. When you look at like Studio Series 86 Prime, there was a few quality control issues, but that's a good figure. That's a really good toy. But the Masterpiece line is going through a shift. Like, they've recently released Super Jinrai, which is the Headmaster's, or Power Master Prime? No, Power Master Optimus Prime. Masterpiece Power Master Optimus Prime. Where the truck cab, it was like the first one where Optimus combined with his trailer, and they've done a Masterpiece version of that. So you get the little Power Master who turns into the engine block, and then the truck cab turns into the chest of the bigger robot, so stuff like that. It's really cool, and I do want it, but it's like 270 quid at best. So yeah. So they're taking that in a new direction, and from what I hear, it is every bit as good as the regular Masterpiece stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, shall we crack this open? I think we should. He's been waiting long enough. Oh, there you go. See here on the back. Sorry, I should have explained this. So, Thrust is a heavy retool of the Starscream MP-52, Masterpiece 52 mold. So basically someone's taken the design of this and made it look like Thrust. I don't know how they got away with that, because, I mean, again, it might be that because Takara are taking the Masterpiece line in a new direction, they may have abandoned plans to make Thrust. Maybe this was an official design, which someone has borrowed, and made their own figure with it. But I don't mind where it comes from. I'm just happy to have a new Decepticon in the ranks. So let's crack it open. It's been sitting here since Friday, I think it'll get right on Friday, which is exciting. Classic plastic clamshell packaging there. Nothing else in the box. You need to stay upright, please. Thank you. Is this? Yeah, it's taped on, so. Apologies in advance for any weird sounds that all the packaging makes. Ooh, very nice indeed. So what have we got here? We've got a white little fixture here. He does come with a display stand, so I imagine this is to be used with that, so I'll put that to one side. We've got some alternate faces, which is always nice to see. Can I even get this out? There we go. So we have like just a strong-jawed kind of standard face there, no real expression to speak of. And then this one. Oh, come on, get out. There we go. These look identical. Oh, okay, no. One of them has an ever so slight smirk. Can you see that? In the lips. So this is the standard face, this is the smirking face. Okay. And then he must have a face on him already. I don't know which one that'll be. He comes with some blast effect parts, or I think they're also meant to be like jet laser bits as well. Have I got the Ghostbuster one? I'm sorry, I thought we were doing an unboxing of a new guy. I do not know. Although there's two. There's the Masterpiece Optimus Prime version, based on the MP-10 mold. Or there's Ecto-01, the one that actually turns into the... I don't think it's called Ecto-01, but it turns into the Ecto-01 car. I don't have either of those anyway. So we've got these blast effect laser parts. And just out of curiosity, I wonder if they fit on my Starscream. So my Starscream is not... Oh my god, they do. That's beautiful. Look at that. I can put some... So this Starscream mold isn't even... like, again, this is based on the MP-52 Starscream mold. This is Deformation Space. This is like a completely new mold and design. And yet, I can fit the blast effects on there. That's really cool. That's the only place they'll go on Starscream. I don't know if Thrust also has room for them on his lasers. We'll find out. Right. So he's got a null ray, very similar to Starscream's, although this one's a little bit different in that you can just flip this around to shorten it for jet mode, or again you can just open that up and turn it around, and that's for robot mode. Very cool. And I think the MP52 did it that way as well. There's another little... Okay, does this fold out all the way? Oh my god, if it does, it's very tight, and I'm very scared of that. That's right, we'll look into that later. Yeah, that one's built the same. And then we have... These are far chunkier than I thought. And they're also hollow. I wonder, is that like... Is that meant to be storage, do you think? It looks like it, because there's a little gap there. Let me see if this works. So lift that up, fold that around. Oh no, that way. There we go. And then... But it does look like it would fit in there, doesn't it? Oh yeah, because it does. Nice. I really like that. So I guess you have the option to have the big kind of rocket launchers, or you can have the traditional Seeker design null rays. So I'm gonna flip these over and put that in there. Oh god. Please don't get stuck. Of course, that's the downside with knockoff parts. They're great and they do the job, but sometimes the quality is a little bit questionable. See, what's happened is I've got it in there, but it's not going all the way and it's a bit stuck. See, there's that one for comparison. Oh, there we go. Whoa. There we go. Right, I won't touch those again. And hopefully I won't need to take them out again. And then, of course, the next thing is the jet itself. What's the best way of getting this guy out? There we go. He's a little bit untidy out of the box. I can feel some die-cast metal on him, that's good. Nice and strong. Yeah, I think he's got die-cast metal legs, potentially. How you feel about Lego? Non-Lego's got cool ideas, but the quality is definitely lower. Yeah, I got that experience with the Enterprise that I built. It's really cool, and a fantastic design, and there's some excellent engineering in there. But it's not Lego. Thank you, space. So yeah, there's Thrust as a jet. I think it's just a modified F-15 Eagle. It might be a different jet. I don't actually know. I didn't do that research. Let's get his landing gear down. Ooh, carefully hidden away, and not as difficult to get as I thought. Whoops. Chunky fingers are my own worst enemy. There we go. front one must be here. Yes. Right, we'll get to the display stand. Oh, now. Does it have any moving parts? No, I think it's just one solid brick of plastic. Oh, I see, yeah, okay. I'm probably better off taking that off first. So you can see how these interlock, but they're just a little bit tight. Oh, there we go. And then we put this on here. Ah, okay, so you... Ah, nice. And then, presumably, that goes on there. Yes, it does, and you can angle that as well. Ah. We'll have a look at the jet on the display stand in a second. First, I just wanted to compare jet modes. So again, my Starscream isn't the one that Thrust is based on, but they do look good together. They do look roughly the same kind of size. I think Starscream might be a little bit longer, but that's not a problem. I mean, Starscream, Skywarp and Thundercracker are like the main Seekers. Dirge, Ramjet and Thrust are like the others. Kind of enhanced by their cone head appearance. Oh, we've got a little cockpit. And the seat is down. I can probably move that seat up, but it's a little bit awkward to get to at the moment. So yeah, good size. Happy with that. I've also got Skywarp in robot mode across the way to compare when these guys transform. But before we do that, I want to see this guy on the display stand because the only other transformer I have a display stand for is my Power Glide. No, tell a lie, I've got one for Trax as well, because Trax, for some reason, is able to fly, has a flight mode. That's not clipping in properly, but I imagine once we've done the transformation, we'll be able to see how everything fits and we'll put everything back properly. So, I don't know officially where this goes. I should probably have looked that up before. Oh, wait, no, I see. No, it goes in this little gap here. Nice, with a nice satisfying snap, and then that goes on here. There we go. Ah, well good. And then let's get the jets on. The Jetsons. It's a little bit wobbly. I don't think it's that strong. It's certainly very loose up here, like that. You definitely fit better on the Starscream. Yeah, they barely want to go in, but I can just get them. Well, that's the best I can do. That's still pretty cool though, that's a really good display piece. Okay. The plastic bag here only has the instructions in. That's fine. No character card or anything to speak of. A lot of them do come with one. Let's turn him into a robot. I do not believe that this will work with my Starscream because there's no fitting underneath. I mean, there's always the option of a 3D printed part, but I don't have a 3D printer. Oh no, I wouldn't even know where to begin to get that started. Still, that's very cool. And I'm sure that'll be universal for when Dirge and Ramjet come along as well. The instructions are huge. Oh, there you go. We get a look at the third face there. We get a just kind of a mean-looking one. I think I'll switch it to that one. I think that's the one that's more cartoon accurate. Okay. Let's see how I get on. So we're holding him like this. We want to pull these things out, up. There we go. A different music choice today. I'm playing Stream Beats on Spotify by Harris Heller, and as I understand it, they're royalty free. So well, I guess I'll see when I upload this to YouTube. Okay, fold those up, and these come back, and they tab in there. That's all very obvious, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Then what's happening here? So holding it this way, the whole thing is tilting like that. Yeah, that looks right. God, I can barely see these. The fact that it's pictures of somebody holding it rather than the like 2D scan or whatever. Alright, okay, so we've bent the hips and then we have to is it this bit that has to bend? Well, let's try and work on the other bits and we'll see what happens. Nice. Nice. They're clicking where they're supposed to be. Okay, the turbines do turn, but they're not loose. Oh, that one's looser. But not to the point where you could blow on it to make it spin. But this one is very tight. Where are we up to? There. And then fold these back down, is that right? Well, not quite the same, but they have to kind of go like that, I think. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and they're kind of hitting these bits, which I think might have been where I was meant to bend it, but it wouldn't bend, so what can I do? I don't want to force it. Oh yeah, I can see what's meant to happen now over here, which you can barely see because it's not on camera. Yeah, I think the hips here are on a extendo joint, potentially. Or... no, was it? Ah, there we go. Yeah, you just had to extend the legs out, which I have now done. Good, we're back on track. I've also split those a bit early, but that's fine. back of it, we're splitting these apart. Like that. And this is coming around, that's coming around. And the whole panel comes up like that. You can see the hands in the guide. I know. It's because they're caught. That's because they're on camera. So that's gone up. What's happening here? Does that need to move up as well? Oh, that comes down. Right. To be fair. Oh wait, no, they are showing that coming down. Okay, yeah, good. So that bit came down. Those bits go up. And there you can see his head. Poking through there. Then these are coming out like this, and there's his arms. Oh right, okay, there's these panels in here that are being pulled out. There we are, there's one. And two. God, they're very tight joints. I think there's a couple more bits that fold out in there, but I can't see how it works. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm wrong. What's happening here? Oh, I see. They fold down and fill this gap here, I think. Yeah. That bit there. I don't know how well that showed. I mean, lighting is a struggle. I think this is the best lighting you're going to get. At least you can see the figure. Yeah, those bits are folded. These. That's folding up onto there, and that is doing the same. Okay, we're onto the cockpit now. This cone moves out like that, and they've got the actual little radar modelled into the nose cone, which is cool, just like a true jet. Rotates around to rest on top of the cockpit, and then this moves down like that. That didn't feel good, but it worked. There you go, there's the cockpit seat. I would not be surprised if you could fit a Diaclone mini human in there. For those who don't know, Diaclone is what Transformers was before Western markets purchased the rights to the designs. Japanese toy line, and it was all about just really like small humans who fit inside vehicles which turn into robots. So more mechs than Transformers. So that meant that a lot of the designs that came over from Japan for the Transformers line, a lot of the vehicles had cockpits where you could fit a person in, like the Optimus Prime did. I think the jets did, or some of the jets did. So I think the cockpit in there probably fits a Microman. There's a little Easter egg for that, which is always nice to see, even if it doesn't, even though it's not something I delve into myself. Right, so yeah, put the cockpit down, even though I just lifted it up. Sorry, I was showing people. It doesn't count. Yeah, I'm holding it the wrong way, but that's how it should be done. Then this folds again up on itself, like that. Yeah, good, that worked pretty well. Yep, and slide it into there, which I've done. Right, then this. Is it just folding up? Oh no, it rotates, and then that goes on there. Very nice. one smooth motion. Then we rotate this all the way around. Oh, maybe not quite all the way around, or maybe the other way. That's all definitely meant to tuck into the back, but what it's not telling me is how to create the clearance to put it in the back. Let me just see if I can figure this out. Whoops. Smack. I'm going to move this guy out of the way because... Whoops. Tricky. That definitely needs to be sitting up more. I think we've got it. Yeah, I think that's correct. Certainly looks the part. His fucking face. Right, anyway, we'll show his face in a minute. Alright, so we've got the back in. Yeah. Does that need to come in a bit more? It might do. This folds up like this, and there's some tabs in there. Ah, like that, okay. Yeah. Cool, yeah, that feels secure. I think it's meant to be like that. That looks like his back done. So looking at him like this way, arms out to the side. Flick that down. Nice ratcheted shoulders there. Very nice. feeling these with the feet. Pull those down. These panels out to the side. Bring these forward. Pull the hands out. Standard Transformers affair. Open the wrist panel, flip the hand out, pull the hand off. There we go. Sorry, that went back on very easily. Okay. Do I just close that again? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, we open it just to bring the shim out and then close the panel around it. I think we're there. Just getting his fingers sorted. That is an interesting thumb. Okay, and then obviously he wouldn't be a cone head without having a cone for a head, so there we go. I may have just nudged his face off. Whoopsie. That's not the face I wanted anyway. And on the floor it goes, and over he falls. Wonderful. It's all going wrong. Do these tab in, or are they just loose so that you can do shoulder poses? Okay. There we have a faceless thrust. Face! I may have a bird face, but that doesn't mean I can't fight crime. There he is, so looking very disgusted there. Ugh, who fired? But I like a traditional stoic blank face. So put that on. Is that on all the way? I think it is, it looks right. There we have thrust. We need more thrust. Looking very good. He does look the part indeed. There's some nice movement so you can get the right poses, and I think he looks pretty great. I do think, I'll know for sure in a second when I go and get Skywalk, I think he's smaller in robot height than the other guys. And this just shows you what you can do with all the accessories. That's very standard. He's also not quite looking the part because he's not wearing his missiles. So let me get those. Here they are. So I think that... I see. There's like a small peg that unfolds there, and that goes on his arm, and that went in with no trouble at all. Lovely. Oh, they're actually on an extended arm, so you can get a bit of movement on these as well. Very nice. There we go. He does look a bit more beastly there, doesn't he? He's also a bit naked without his Decepticon badges, but we'll get to those in a second. I will need to apply them so that they're visible in both robot and vehicle mode. Now, usually they would go on the wings, and then the wings you can see in vehicle mode as well. That's why Starscreams are like this. And they do also appear upside down, because this is the angle that the wings sit at when he's in robot mode. I will go for the most traditional Generation 1 cartoon look of the badges. I will look up where they go in just a second. Let's just see how he compares to my previous Seekers. So here's Skywarp. Oh, okay. Do you know, I was a bit mistaken. They're of a similar height. I think that it's just where the faces sit. Thrust's face is sitting lower than Skywarp's. But I'm very happy with this. Again, like I said earlier, these three, they're like the go-to. I mean, Starscream is the Decepticon second in command. Skywarp and Thundercracker are his, like, you know, brothers, his Seeker brothers, if you like. And then you've got Dirge, Ramjet, and Thrust, who are like, you know, the Ed, and Eddie of the Decepticon Seeker formation. But honestly, I think they look great together. I'm very happy with that jet. And I'm looking forward to getting Dirge and Ramjet so that I can, you know, have another trio of Seekers hanging out together. And above that, all 6 Seekers in my collection. And I could always use more Decepticons. I've got so many Autobots in my collection, it's crazy. It's because I'm a sucker for the goodies, you know. Oh, I like the good guys. Okay, I need to quickly look up precisely where the Decepticon badges go, so bear with me. Okay, he needs 4 badges. Interesting. So we can do the robot mode ones first, and then, I mean, normally when I do a Transformers unboxing, it goes to conversion. We look at it out of the box, convert it back. So when we convert it back, we'll put the other badges on. So he has some badges here, one on each side, and then in jet mode they go just inside where the turbines are. So we'll see what we can do with that when he's transformed. So the cartoon image, like, cell shows them without the white outline, but I'll see what stickers I've got available. I do have quite a few. Yeah, so these are the Decepticon stickers with the white outline. Do I have any that are clear? I've got nearly a full set of clear ones. So the purple doesn't show up particularly well on the grey, but I think that's intentional. I mean, again, I'm looking at the animation cell. There is no white outline. But I think it could work. I can always try it. I've got plenty to go. So next question is what size? See, the image I'm looking at, it does cover most of the shape, but then it's slightly warped because that's an animation cell. This is the real deal. But that would probably fit. Yeah, I'm going to go for these big ones down the bottom. Right, let me see if I can do this. I'm not going to do this on camera because the angle will be too awkward. Okay, there we go. That's not so bad. I mean, again, the lighting is shocking, but that's because there's no lighting over here. It's all over here. But that looks okay. Now, I have to make sure I get it perfectly mirroring the other side. So I'll just pin his legs together. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Fuck. Oh my god, fucking... So I do one sticker and then I'm twitchy on the other one because I'm so concerned about getting it lined up. Right, and I think that'll do. Yeah. So the point of the face down here is just to the side of that little groove, and that's the same over here. So I don't think I'm going to lose any sleep over those. But there we are. There's robot mode stickers applied. Now I will do my customary reconversion back into a jet without the use of instructions. So I'm going to take these off for one thing because I transformed him without them. Ooh, off you get. There we go. Oh, I didn't go through his posability, did I? I better do that real quickly. So, arms, very movable, double elbow joint, wrist swivel, individually articulated fingers. The thumbs stick out at an angle. I don't know if they rotate. I'm not going to force them because they're very small joints. He does have an ab crunch. This is how I managed to get the cockpit to collapse inside his chest. So he can bend his ab forward a little bit. Much unlike his 1980s predecessor, who could barely move at all, but was still a worthy toy for many kids of the age. Shoulders come way out. Is there a butterfly joint? Yes, there is, so he can bend his shoulders inwards as well. And then of course we had those ratchet joints earlier. Very nice. The head can't look up very far, nor look down very far, but it can swivel. We've got some movement on here, I guess, to make room for the arms and also for the head. Might also be moving for transformation as well. He's got some hip skirts there to help bend the leg, which really bend. Look at that. They're all on ratchets as well. He's got a hip swivel. He can spread his legs out, but probably not very far because the wings get in the way. He's got a little bit of a ankle tilt and tipping forward and backward as well. And he's got some heel flaps as well to move things around with. There we go. Right, now I will convert him. So I've got a collapse his head up a bit. Just like that, I believe. The fingers go away with, like that, okay. So the back of the hand faces the underside of the arm, like that. Yeah, good. How many these Okay, it was the legs we did last, wasn't it? So pop these out again. Fold those in. Tip the foot up and the jet out, and then put this back around it. Oh, his little kneecaps can rotate around as well. I don't know why. The instructions never mentioned it. They obviously don't go all the way around to meet this because they wouldn't go together. Right, now I can see that the side of the foot tabs into this panel here. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the right angle for that. There we go. Nice. Alright, same on this side. Tilt the foot up. The jet feet have more range of motion than I thought. Wow. Right, close this up. Alright, I might just leave that. I don't want to force it where it might damage it. Put those together for now. Okay, let's sort the back out. So that bit will fold down like that for now. We're gonna tilt this forward and get this out. possible so that I could get the clearance to pull his back out. I pulled his head off. Wonderful. It's alright, it's attached by a ball joint, so there we go. Not a problem at all. Yeah, there we go, you can see it on there. Let's just reattach that. I mean, I was never expecting the transformation to be perfect once I do it without the instructions, but there's still things to work out, which I tend to do, like obviously out of the stream. There we go. Right, let's sort the cockpit out because that's got a lot of moving parts. Clip to put that in place. I'll try and get the cockpit up if I can get my fingers in there. Yes, there we go, nice. And put the nose cone on and rotate that round. Okay. Good. Next, there were these bits. So fold that up. Ow, fold that up. And fold those in. His head's come loose again, I think. His head is both attached and also not. Nearly headless thrust over here. Okay, let's move these in. I think that's right. You could have a little bit sticking out the side. I do feel like we're getting somewhere, so that's good. Oh, I think I should have done that last. Oh, I need to collapse the legs back up, don't I? How did they Very interesting. This piece here kind of rotates back. as the leg pulls upwards. So they end up sort of becoming the back of the knees. Is it still a head in that position? Yeah, the head's still there. And still loose. I'll have to reattach it when I convert him back to robot later, I think. So these are hanging to the upper arms. Looks like it, yeah. So I think I've got the arms in the right place. Good. Actually, I might just do one and then the other. So bring that down. Yep, tab into the arm. Bring that down. And you tab into the leg. Aha, good. And now you do the same. These bits don't quite sit flush as I would like, but there we go. It is what it is. That goes up there, that goes there. Right, I think we're nearly done. Oh yeah, his titty panels open up as well. There we go. That's what I like to do. Bring that down. Focus around. Click there. Okay, it sounded like it was an intentional click, so clearly I didn't move something into position easy enough there. Oh, right. Move those, and they come up and clip into position. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of trouble with this foot because it didn't lock into place on the panel. But never mind. There is thrust once again as a jet. So interestingly, the Decepticon logos, the ones I put on the robot mode, are visible in the vehicle mode as well. But on the animation cell, the vehicle mode has some Decepticon logos kind of like around here. So it wouldn't be the first time where a transformer has more than one logo visible in either mode. I don't have an example to hand, but First Aid has a badge visible on his back and on his shin. Beachcomber is another one. He's got one on his leg and also his torso, so yeah, it's not unheard of. I wouldn't mind applying some more. Okay, next is to, of course, attach these, and there's a little tab on the side that meets in there, so I believe that is where they go. A little bit of resistance, that's fine, that's normal. Maybe not that much resistance. I might have to file these down to get them to sit properly. Oh, there we go. That one went in straight away. Brilliant. Okay, well that is staying put. And there we go. Now he's got some pew-pews. Right, more badges. Let me see. Where do I want these ones to go? Yeah, definitely kind of around here. I'm not going to put one there because there's hinged pieces there, but I think these blank spaces here are ripe for some Decepticon badging. So for those ones, I won't be able to use the big ones I had before, but these ones in the middle look a decent size, so I should really use the landing gear if I'm going to put him down like that. So let me just quickly get those out. So the first sticker should be the easy one because it doesn't matter which way this one goes. What I need is like a laser that points a straight line so I can see when it's facing the right way. It does look a bit small, but again, that was the most obvious place to put one. If I put a larger one here, it would just get flexed and would eventually come off with all these folding parts. But yeah, that'll do just nicely. He's clearly a Decepticon, so that's the aim with these. Should be a bit easier because I've got these like grooves on the fuselage to guide it into place. There we go. 4 Deceptor badges, 1 Seeker jet. There we are. Masterpiece, thrust, unboxed, and transformed. There and back again. Just moving all these goodies out to one side. Of course, how could I not? Simply display him on the stand that he comes with for nice, easy moving out of the way. There we are. See, I'll tell you what else, I bet that the other 2 will also come with a flight stand, and that they'll lock into the side here because they're all built. These stands are all built the same way, and that will look fucking epic when the 3 Conehead jets are all displayed together. Right, there we go. Let's move you there, and now you'll understand why I pulled the camera so far back. I feel like the picture I put in Discord didn't really give this, do the size of this box justice. This is Pangu Toys PT-01 Commander, an oversized Optimus Prime from a design by a company called Magic Square. I forget which way round it is. There's Magic Square Light of Peace and there's Magic Square Light of Freedom. One of those is a little small guy, which I have. The other one is, shall we say, masterpiece scale, so designed to fit in scale with the other robots like the jets we saw earlier. This one has taken the latter of those 2 and oversized it. So this guy is something like 17 point something inches tall, or around 45 centimeters tall, allegedly. So just again, to compare the size of this box, here's my largest Optimus Prime like actual transformer. So again, this is a Galaxy Convoy, and I've also got, you may have seen him lurking in the shadows, the Lego Optimus Prime, who is technically also my other largest Optimus Prime. This one should be a lot bigger than these guys, but we will see. And of course, we're not going to see anything if the box remains closed. So let me start opening up. We'll look at the box first, though, because he's got some images on the side. We can see the truck cab there on the side as well. And here's what he looks like in pictures. Open the chest. The arm communicator. Squatting position. Standing posture. Cannon. He comes with a matrix, of course. I don't know what that is. It says energy core. It's a matrix. It's all packaging. He's actually only 2 inches tall. Imagine. I need like a microscope to transform him in a set of tweezers. Very shiny in places. It should be a very impressive kind of like a centerpiece of the collection. So let's get her open. I would actually laugh if he is actually super tiny. His gun in the size of a Lego pirate pistol. The truck can fit on like a micro machines course. There's instructions. Oh god, you behave yourself. Oh my god, wow. It didn't show this on the box. Oh my god, how am I even going to negotiate this? Hang on. Okay, he's out of the box. Now, the eagle-eyed among you will see the special shape here. And that's because it is it's the handgun of Megatron. This is actually what Megatron's alt mode is supposed to look like. He's got the scope, the arm rest for support, and extender on the end. And yeah, there's an episode of the cartoon where Optimus transforms Megatron, literally picks him up and spins him in a circle and turns him into a gun, and then uses the gun to stop the Insecticons. So that's why Optimus Prime comes with Megatron in an alt mode. You miss Micro Machines. You used to have it, or the giant van that opened to a city. I had the truck and trailer one. Fucking loved that thing. I've still got a Micro Machine. I've still got my little Mini Cooper Micro Machine, because Mini Cooper is my favourite car. My dream car that I would like to own. Even though everyone's like, oh, they're hard to look after. I mean, it looks like it comes with a whole bunch of other stuff, but there's nothing in here. And nothing's in the box, so I think these are just empty spaces. And that one, they just cut into the mold to store the gun in. But let's get to the main meat of this particular unboxing. Oh my god, he really is massive. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. What a big boy. My big strong boy. I mean, there's the Matrix. You can see how big it is in my thumbs. Oh yeah, and it comes with a little battery cell, but it doesn't come with batteries, so I can't make it glow. Oh, what the fuck? He even comes with a Starscream head for that episode where Starscream impersonates Optimus Prime. Oh my god. I think... if I go and get Skywarp again, I can show you just how much bigger the head is. Matrix, time to show Neo real power. So, obviously this is Skywarp, but he does share the same head mold as Starscream. So there's Skywarp's head. And there's the one that comes with this. It's so big. Why did I say it that way? Yeah, okay, so we got a Starscream head. We've got the battle damaged head. That's really cool. Really good quality plastic here as well, which makes sense because you want it to be when he's this big. We've got... Oh, okay, yeah, there's like a little rectangle, little oblong of shiny purpleness. I don't know where that goes. The massive Energon axe, which I could use to cut a sandwich. How does that fit like that? Okay. Fucking huge. Big head mode. Oh, there you go. That bit's come off now. Here's his arm cannon, which again, fucking massive. There's a Bumblebee Micro Machine Transformer little base for $40 on Amazon. Yeah, I think I've got a feeling there's an Optimus Prime one as well. Speaking of Whomst, as expected, he weighs a ton, but not as heavy as I expected. Let me get this shite out of the way. To the floor, fiend! This is definitely the largest Optimus Prime I own. He's obviously not as big as Omega Supreme, but Omega Supreme is his own character. This is a one-off upscale version of Prime. Wow. I mean, he's really impressive and he looks phenomenal. Look at that. Even just a standard pose like that. Bee's knees. Definitely the largest so far. Let's oh yeah, no, I see what you mean, the largest so far. We're doing a 10-foot tall Optimus Prime. What? And I have to transform it with my bare hands? Yes. Nice simple tab in the palm of his hand to hold the gun in place. If I can just find the bite point. Come on! Get into place, you shite. Well, I can see it. You're right in the middle. Is it being awkward because I'm trying to do it at an angle? There we go. We got it. That's a strong elbow joint to hold up a gun that big. But then again, it checks out because he is a big lad. He should have strong joints. A life-size version of Bumblebee. You got a hand transform. I'm gonna sort out his matrix. Bear with. Oh, cool. So the middle bit just slides out, I think. Yeah. It comes apart, and then you'd put a battery in here, and I imagine it would just light up. So there's no like off switch or on switch unless it uses magnets. Don't know. There we go. But I've put it in there anyway because it'll look like the Matrix, you know, contains something interesting, you know. Now I'm just struggling to get it back in here. There we go. Light our darkest hour, Prime. So obviously this is going to go in his chest. Let's just see. Oh, beautiful. And then this should lift up. It does. And then the Matrix goes in there. Beautiful. So size comparison time. Again, we had him next to the box, we had him next to Thrust. There's Galaxy Convoy, absolutely dwarfed as expected. Then Lego Prime, also dwarfed. You know, honestly, felt the Lego Optimus Prime felt so big when I first built him. What's my smallest Prime? I'm glad you asked, because he's here tonight. There he is. There's my smallest. There's tiniest Prime. There is my smallest Optimus Prime, next to my biggest. Like, he's too small to even be called his son. That's like his sperm. Chibi Prime. Are all the Primes in height order on the shelf? No, they're in a cabinet. I don't have enough space for big old shelves. Otherwise, that might be a good idea. And I think it would be cool. Like, one day I'll add to my spreadsheet. I'll measure all the Transformers so I have their heights in centimeters and inches, and then I could like organize and see, okay, what is actually my tallest, what is actually my smallest, kind of thing. Yeah, but I've got like 3 glass cabinets, and the middle one contains all the Optimus Primes. He will not fit in any of those shelves, but so he'll stand on the top one. He'll stand on the top of it, I mean. God, he's just so impressive. I'm just in awe. But he is a Transformer. We've got to transform him. Don't need the window. Put new shelves there for Prime to always look at us. Yeah, an invitation for thieves to come and knock in, I think. So this, wherever it is, it opens. Oh shit! I think I know what this is now. I don't know what you're meant to put inside it, but I think these are magnets, and I think that this is a magnet that would, you know, turn on, turn off the light effects. People do this with magnets now in Transformers. When the batteries are so small and you can't put an off switch or on switch, you just use a magnet. You just beep, turns it on. I think that's what this is, and I think that's what those shiny bits on the inside are. Let's also pose him with Megatron. God, can you imagine if they did a Megatron this size? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, this bit comes off. So it won't tab in, he'll just have to hold it with his raw animal strength. If I can even... Oh, come on. He's holding it a bit awkwardly, but he is holding it. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get this bit on. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Oh, wow. Okay, let's have a look at the guy himself. Megatron turret mode. So, yep, he's very loose in the waist. Again, that's probably intentional, but he's got an ab crunch. Yep, huge ratcheting shoulders go in and out. We've already seen he's got individually posable fingers, the hands on a ball joint, it can go up and out like that as well. Double elbow joint. Obviously a rotation there as well. Some of the paneling on the back feels a bit loose, but that might just be mistransformation, or it might be I don't know, he's just so big, maybe he just doesn't click together very well. The head can look way up, which is nice to see. Now for his trailer leg extensions. Oh, can you imagine an Ultra Magnus this big? So a lot of Ultra Magnuses are just a white painted Optimus Prime like this, and then you fit the rest of Ultra Magnus, his trailer bit, around him. I would love an Ultra Magnus this big. Do you know, I forgot to mention, I very nearly got a new Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus is my second favourite Autobot. He turns into a car transporter, and he's just big and chunky. And there's 2 new versions of him by third-party companies. There's an X-Transport version, and there's a Fans Toys version. The Fans Toys one was £200 on its own, but that one is a small Optimus Prime, and then you put the pieces of Ultra Magnus around him. Prime in one hand and Thrust in the other. I'm not going to do a robot comparison with Thrust. That'll just take up too much time. But Thrust will come to like this tall, maybe next to him. Right, posability. But yeah, no, I settled for a big Optimus Prime and Thrust because, you know, occasionally I will replace existing members of my collection with updated versions. I did it with Optimus Prime a long time ago. I did it with who else did I update? Oh, Starscream, actually. I used to have a different Starscream. Yeah. Not in robot, just overall size difference. Oh, okay, fine. Well, here's Thrust as a jet. There we are. Like, Optimus is big enough to, like, this is just like a large toy that he plays with. Thrust made my hands look big and Prime makes them look small. Yeah, I see it. Whoops, Thrust has taken a nosedive. Yeah, I need to tighten those screws. There we go. Where were we? Yeah, so his leg comes all the way out. He can do an incredible split. Hang on. Beautiful. Flexible. Knees. Ooh. See the legs, very heavy. They don't hold that pose. But it's still cool that he's got that flexibility. Ankle tilt, little toe bend as well. Right. Just 1 second. Whoops, sorry. I've done this pose before with Jazz at someone's request. Oh god. Okay, it's not gone to plan at all. Oh no. He's too chunky. You can see what I was trying to do, right? His legs are too chunky that I can't get them to angle properly. But there we go. Ooh woo. Never mind. Right. Prime, make something of yourself. Oh, that might have been the problem. I bent one of his feet too far. Okay. There he is. Very, very majestic. I think when a Transformer is this big, you can't expect it to hold every pose perfectly. It's just too big. Like, physics doesn't work that way. Right. I imagine this is also kind of cheapo. Like, it's I think Pangu are like a... Oh, that's cool. Commander Advance, PT-01. Shiny! It's a shiny! Oh my god, I got a shiny card. Excuse me, card. PT-01 Commander. Put that back in the baggie. We've got the instructions. Do these work backwards, or do they? Oh yeah, I was right, look. Touch! And it makes it light up. Battery's obviously not included. Oh, cool, you can dismantle Megatron right down to that. Oh, his head apparently does have a button to light up. Oh, he's got the arm communicator as well, apparently. On this side. Yeah, there it is. You can type, search the internet on his arm. Find all that Cybertronian hentai. Pull out. Pull out! I said pull out! Oh my god. Sus. Instructions, yeah, we'll go through those in a second. But first, Optimus is missing something very important, and I think you all know what it is. That's right, a maid outfit. He's missing a badge. Those are the movie style, I don't want those. Oh god, do I even have an Autobot badge that will fit? No, that's a clear one. He needs one with a white outline. Oh no, have I not got the right stickers left? That one's clear as well. Oh my god. What about these? See, there's some large shiny ones. They'll probably do the job. I wouldn't mind having a shiny badge on Optimus Prime here. Let me just double check I haven't got. See, it's irritating because I don't want to get a whole new set of stickers just for one guy, or just for one badge that I'm after. Mind you, there is that one, and that's got a white back. That's very small though. I definitely want this size if I can. You see the difference here. These are from the movie. These are from not the movie. So yeah. Oh, what are these ones? They are also clear. Yeah, no. I think we're gonna have to go with the shiny one here. Let me see if I can get that off. Come on, be free. Be free, sticker. I got it. I don't even know if this is going to be large enough. There we go. It's not bad. That'll do. If I ever come across a larger sticker, I might just peel that one off and put a new one on. I also may have sit it a bit too high up. Right. Like you're not going to buy more Transformers and eventually use those new stickers. No, I know. But, like, I mean, look at how many I've got. I've got so many. Look, I've even got these little tiny ones down here. I've got all these badges not being used. I mean, to be fair, I've got more Decepticon ones than Autobot ones, so I need to use more of those. I suppose I could just order some plain white back Autobot badges. That could do it. I think I got these from Toy Hacks. Yeah, toyhacks.com. They do a lot of Transformers stickers and like sticker upgrade kits for stuff, which is cool. So I'll probably order from them again. So these ones that I've been cutting out, I think I got these free with some figure or another. One of my Optimus Primes came with his own badge, or badges, which I applied. And thankfully that one will appear in vehicle mode as well. Speaking of which, let's transform him, shall we? Oh. Is that back? No, that one's a white back, but it's smaller than that one, so yeah, no good. Okay. So I love how they've implied that he's just lying down, so I might just do the same. Right. On the operating table, please, sir. Yep, that comes out and this bit folds up. It's actually showing him rotated, so I'll come around the other side. Oh my god. He might even transform the same way as my teeny tiny version. Not the tiniest, but a tiny version I have, possibly. 180 degrees. Rotating it. Which way? Oh, right, this way. Yeah, okay. What? This bit. There we go, that was a very stiff ball joint. Yeah, there we go. So I did that. How is that coming in? Like that. That looks correct, because those are his tail lights. Fold those in. This over the top. Come on. Behave. There we go. Okay. This bit lifts out somehow. And then we unfold these bits. Yeah, I think he does transform the same way as the smaller version I have of this mold. Yeah, because that bit rotates up. Yeah, okay, I'll do the same on this side. Yeah, I'm right. This all comes around like that. That bit comes over the top. And then this sits on top of that. Cool. Okay, well, I mean, that's looking the way it should anyway. Yeah, put the toes up, I did that. Fold that back, I did that. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get for now. So next, rotate this around. It says 180 degrees. Okay. Right, and then we get him so that he's like this. This is literally what the instructions show. So I expect you're wondering how I ended up to be like this. I don't know what my Optimus Prime voice is. It was never any good. Let's get his fingers ready to fold away, because I'm sure we will. When you forget how to transform halfway through. Okay, but then we're coming round to the back again. And pulling this back. Or more of that back, or just this bit? No, it's all of this bit. Yeah, back like that. And pull this bit up. On that little panel there, yeah, okay. And what's being folded out? Oh no, it was this, that's being folded out, okay. Then we're coming to the arms. And on the side, there's... I think we can get these open, yep, like that. And facing that way. Rotate it in. And close that back up. It's not closing. Although I don't know how it closes up yet, so I'll leave that there. Do the same on this side. Okay. Hooey. Tell how that's just like that. No, I can't remember. and maybe I misinterpreted how the hand folds away. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's how it should go. Good. Oh, there's a little piece here that I can fold out. Oh yeah, that's the bit it was going to tell me to do next anyway. Okay, I think that's that. Then, right, okay, I think. Yeah, like that. Same on this side. Oh, that's got to be that way. Okay, so we've got like the side panels of the truck mode done. Right, what does it want next? So here, these bits. Out. Okay. What's that bit pointing at? Into a pin in there. Rotate this, it only rotates one way. Okay, like that. Come on, which way are you rotating? That way. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you. Then open this out, this down. That's right, and there's his bumper grill. Oh, it's so shiny, and I'm getting my dirty fingers all over it. Right, like that. Yeah, okay. And then 180 this. Yeah, there we go. We've got a nice shiny grill there. Okay. Apparently his head can tilt back at this stage. Like that. Okay. Guy's more complex than I thought. I thought, oh, he's really big, he's going to be really easy to transform. No. Ah, there we go, that's gone where it needs to go, so is that. It's just the size of the thing, you know? There we go. Okay. That's interesting. These... oh no. I should have done this first, I think. These come out and rotate around. That's really cool. But a pain in the arse at this stage, obviously, as you can see. There we go. Bring these in. Okay, whatever happens here, maybe there's more I need to do. So it says the head should actually be turned around. Done. You know, there's a little switch. Eyes don't light up. Sad. Okay, back round to this business. This bit falls down. Collapse these bits up. Rotate that, and that sits flat. There, apparently, for now. Sorry, I just gave you an elbow to the face again. Sorry, chap. sliding joint in there. That must be what the arrow was pointing to earlier. Okay, it's starting to look alive. I imagine that this is meant to come over, although it's not going to do it with those smokestacks there. Wait, it wants me to undo this bit. No, come on, I'm sure it doesn't need to be done that way. Yeah, pull those to the side. This comes up and over. And I can put them back. Oh, come on, we're getting there. I just say I'm done. Finished, look, he's transformed. That counts, doesn't it? God, it's just getting all these little itty bitty bits to line up properly. Sometimes it's just not worth the effort on camera. I mean, you get the idea. He doesn't quite roll. Let's do what it says. Yeah, that bit comes out. Good. These bits to the side, and that's the bit where it says to bring out these window pieces. Now done. And this. Oh, that bit falls down. Didn't even know. It just did it. that's very rigid, so that must be socketed into place now. Why isn't that sitting dead centre? What's the problem here? I thought this was going to be so easy because it's like, oh, it's larger, there's bigger moving parts. I won't have to awkwardly figure out where things go with my fingers, but apparently not the case. I can see how it all fits together, it's just making it fit together, that's the problem. You are now both in the right place, I think. Or thereabouts. Something happened. Okay, let's move these back where they were, if I can. I feel like it's... oh my god. Really? I've just got this set flush and this won't go back into its place with these in the way. No! I refuse. Oh, if I refuse I might break it. Okay, oh well, that bit, that's in the right place, so at least I can get the right idea on this side. Rotating, you were doing it before. I can't see what you're resisting against. Why are you being such a fucking little cunt? Just fucking go where you're meant to go. Why is your fucking mate on the other side is rotating properly? Why aren't you? You're not catching on anything. You're just being difficult. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, this is meant to rotate 90 degrees and fit flush with there. But if I push it this way, it's getting caught on there, but I can adjust that and move it out of the way, and then it gets to this point and it won't move any further, and I can't tell for the life of me why. It's definitely meant to move that way, because I did it on this side. This one isn't sitting flush because I can't get the whole thing to work properly. Considering throwing in the towel, TBH. I should have just left it in janky form earlier. I can see that that tab goes in there, but that's not sitting properly either. This is definitely just one of those things where I have to just sit with it off stream, really just spend some time with it, get to know what's going on, where things go, and it's hard to do on a first go. It's difficult to get it right, even without instructions. Even with instructions, sorry. So yeah, you all look like you're sitting where you need to be. That's good. This side is behaving itself. So what's the problem with you, eh? What's your beef? Is it that? This little bit here? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it was that bit. Right. I think we've taken a big step forward. Oh my god, look at that, look at the difference. Oh my god, just at the moment of despair. We might have it. Yeah, there's still something wrong going on with the legs, but there is the giant Optimus Prime as a truck cab at last. Oh, I didn't even show him with his Energon axe, did I? I'll have to show that after. Does he have any kind of weapon storage? I doubt it. Where's that loose? I don't know. But I suppose you could just... There you go. I don't think it would go this side, no. No, but he's not built that way, which is fine. Okay. So again, it's just a fucking massive truck. 'Tis done. Yeah. Wow. Really impressive. I like how shiny it is. You might even be able to see. There I am. Hello. Shiny, reflecting in the shiny. There's not a lot to say, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, it's Optimus Prime. He turns into a truck. This is the truck. It's a red, flat top cab over Freightliner something or other. A very impressive truck, if a nightmare to transform. But as is tradition, I will now turn him back into a robot. Yikes. Okay, let's think about what I did last. So there was this. No, it was this. Pull these out. Yeah. And then lift this out. Whoops. It's okay, we're fine. And pull that out. Same on this side. Untab that. Untab that. I think this might be easier to do like this. Pull out this and that. This bit I need to super glue back on because that's becoming a pain in the ass now. It's not broken, it's just loose. Okay. So, lift this up. Yeah, see, it all goes back the way it came, much easier than it does coming in. Ooh, I don't like I don't like the strain that is going against some of these joints, but sometimes it feels unavoidable. Okay, you can fold back up nicely, thank you. I think there is some paint flecking off. You can kind of see that glistening bit on my hand there. Again, I feel like that was somewhat unavoidable as well. Okay. Yeah. Good. Put those back the way they were. This rotates and this rotates. And we put that back in there. Lovely. Let's get the head up. Pull the hands out, or the arms rather. It's much easier going back the other way. Once you know how Optimus Prime works in general, you kind of figured it out. Oh, I know. I think I know. I think I knew. Yeah, there we go. Like that. And then these. Do they slot around the back? Do they? No, I don't think they do. Back where you were, please. Back where you were. Okay, I think I might do the, hang on, one of these. Why isn't this coming down any further? Oh yeah, because they're on slidey joints, aren't they? So this was just easier if I do it over here. Okay, yeah, so these wheel arches, this might have been causing me the problems earlier. They do slide down. Then you put this up and then slide it back into position, and that makes the chest all flush. see where it all links together. Okay, right, I think I might do the arms after I've done the legs, just so I can have him standing on his own. So, pull these apart. I'm hoping the legs will be nice and easy compared to everything else. Come on. There we go. All right, same on this side. Extend. Yes, I can. There we go. Oops. Push that back in. Flip this up. That all goes in there. Lovely. Now I need to rotate that around as well. Sort the foot out. Hang on. Whew. Okay. Why is your foot sticking to one side, sir? That's not where your foot should go. There we go. Prime, stand up straight. There we go. Right, just got to sort his arms out, which I'm hoping will be a much easier job than the rest. Hands out, good. Fold that bit away, fold that bit up. There we go. Oh, got to make my arm ache now. That's right, we're nearly there. We're almost done completely. Okay. Let's finish with the Energon axe, which looks like it just slides into his hand thusly. Yep. And put that there. Fit this over the top. How does the thumb work? Oh, I think the thumb has to be down there like that. There we go. There he is with his gigantic Energon axe. And that is Pangu Toys Commander oversized Masterpiece Optimus Prime. Definitely spending most of his time in robot mode, I think. And then, of course, earlier on we had Thrust. Honestly, Thrust's transformation was a breeze compared to Optimus. But both really incredible, excellent additions to the collection. And that concludes the unboxing after 2.5 hours. It's 25 to 2 in the afternoon. I'm hungry. I want to go get some lunch. This was really good. I've had a great time, but I am quite drained. I'm not going to bother raiding out. I'm just going to end. It's usually small numbers on an unscheduled stream anyway, so yeah, there we are. So I will see you guys tomorrow for some Minecraft. Lots to show you, lots of exciting new things. Yeah. What's happening on the rest of the week? Wednesday, of course, more Heaven's Vault. Sorry, I'm just playing with Optimus's groin here. There we go. Pardon me, sir. Yeah, Wednesday, Heaven's Vault. Friday, more Arcs Fatalis. Saturday's movie morning is the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And, of course, Elder Scrolls in the evening on Saturday as well. See you guys out there. Farewell. And now I must awkwardly make some noise as I head over to the OBS to mute the microphone, so you're going to hear me do it.